Welcome to Cineights, where you get to know the best movies and series. Today's video is about top 10 gangster TV series. Be sure to watch until the end. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Peaky Blinders. If there's any show to see after Top Boy, it is Peaky Blinders. Though both shows have different settings and many clear-cut differences, they are both appealing and well-crafted British gangster series. However, while Peaky Blinders deals with strong themes of family loyalty, in Top Boy, loyalty is a rare commodity, and it's essentially every person for themselves. That being said, Peaky Blinders follows the Shelby crime family led by the cunning and ambitious Thomas Shelby. The series explores their rise to power, conflicts with rival gangs, political intrigue, and the personal struggles with each character. Just like Top Boy, the series features anti-heroes who under normal circumstances should be despised. However, since the stories revolves around them, it is nearly impossible not empathize with or even root for them. Gangs of London. It quite seems British gangster series have a knack for captivating audiences with their finely woven crime narratives and morally ambiguous characters. Well, judging from the positive reviews surrounding Gangs of London, it is not an exception. Created by Gareth Evans and Matt Flannery during the 2020 lockdowns, this crime series offers yet another compelling and gritty look into gang rivalry in contemporary London. It begins with the assassination of the most powerful criminal in London, Finn Wallace, and his son's determination to find his killers. However, he soon discovers that there are numerous rival groups vying for power in the wake of his father's death. While it may not the same level of realism as Top Boy, this crime series delivers an adrenaline-pumping experience replete with violent scenes, creative camera work, and a cohesive storyline. Sons of Anarchy. In Sons of Anarchy, Charlie Hunnam plays Jax Teller, a member of a notorious motorcycle gang torn between loyalty to the club and a desire for a better life for his family. Throughout the series, Jax grapples with a myriad of external and internal challenges that frequently plague the club, including internal power struggles, conflicts with rival gangs, and evading law enforcement as seen in Top Boy. It is a gritty, thought-provoking show that explores the themes of loyalty, brotherhood, and the consequences of violence. While some might likely dismiss biker-themed shows as boring, Sons of Anarchy proves them wrong with its impeccable writing, realistic storytelling, and emotionally charged performances. Backed by a memorable soundtrack and a talented cast, the show becomes one that stays with you even after the final credits have rolled. Ozark simply tells the story of what happens when you tangle with the leader of a deadly cartel. It is the story of Marty Byrde, a seemingly ordinary man who got entangled in money laundering for a Mexican cartel. When a deal goes wrong and a huge sum of money goes missing, Marty is forced to relocate his family to Ozarks to continue his money laundering scheme and repay his debt. While doing this, he must also try to keep his family safe. Ozark is undeniably an addictive show with a rich tapestry of characters who undergo changes as the series evolves. The characters are unquestionably one series' standout feature, even if some get killed off. The Sopranos. Before beloved gangster series like Top Boy and The Wire came into existence, there was The Sopranos, hailed as the best of its time and whose acclaim continues to persist to this day. Much like Top Boy, this critically renowned series is known for its deep tale, compelling characters, and exploration of moral ambiguity. However, it does something different by humanizing characters in the criminal underworld while addressing deeper psychological and societal issues. Tony Soprano may be a badass mob boss, but he also battles with depression and other mental health issues like every other ordinary person. James Gandolfini plays this troubled character brilliantly well, and he's ably supported by the likes of Edie Falco, Michael Imperioli, Stephen Van Zandt, Lorien Bracco, and others, who all contribute to the show's narrative depth. Gomorrah. Gomorrah exudes that gritty and authentic vibe that fans of crime drama series always look for in a gangster series. If you want to feel like a part of a deadly criminal organization without doing the dirty works involved, then this crime series provides just the perfect escape into such a ruthless world with no redemption. It follows the internal power struggles, violence, and betrayal that often characterize the criminal underworld in Naples. The story begins as an ambitious and cunning Ciro manipulates situations in order to ascend the ranks within the Camorra clan. This Italian series is among those that completely captivate viewers with its brilliant crafted and cleverly written plot, interesting characters, and for some, no other crime series has reached the same level brilliance of this show. Queen of the South. Queen of the South is a brutal and exciting crime drama that explores the complexities of power, morality, and survival in the world of drug trafficking. The story follows the life of Teresa Mendoza, who goes from being a poor woman living in Mexico to one of the most powerful drug lords in the world. While focusing on her rise to power, The show also delves into her personal life and the sacrifices she often makes to protect herself and her loved ones. This cartel queen's tale is one brimming with twists and suspense, and there's no telling what will happen next. The plot is so clever that it's difficult to find any fault in this series, even if it occasionally veers into melodrama. Fans of top-notch crime shows like Breaking Bad and Happy Valley are likely to find this equally brilliant. The Wire provides a comprehensive and realistic portrayal of the various aspects of the city of Baltimore, Maryland, including drug trade, politics and educational system. The plot primarily revolves around a powerful and elusive drug cartel, and Detective Jimmy's unwavering resolve to bring it down. The show lives up to its reputation, with excellent storytelling, well-acted roles, and an abundance of interesting characters. The moody lighting, striking locations, haunting music, and tense scenes all combine to add to the film's bleak portrayal of urban life, making it all the more compelling. While the show is indeed brilliant, for some viewers, it may be excessively violent or complex. Nevertheless, when shows like Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones are mentioned as the greatest series of all time, The Wire also follows suit. Kin. Unlike Top Boy, the enduring bonds of blood and family plays a very powerful role in Kin, a series about the Kinsella family, a fictional Dublin family caught up in a gangland war. The story begins as the Michael, who heads the family, decides to distance himself from his past life as a gangster. However, he gets drawn back in when his son Jimmy is released from prison. Like many gangster groups, they face series of challenges, such as rivalry with more powerful groups, internal power struggles, and threats from corrupt law enforcement. This is an excellent Irish crime show with great performances, particularly from Charlie Cox. It is truly a well-crafted drama with devastating amounts of violence as this family becomes embroiled in murder, death and drug trade. Snowfall. Snowfall simply explores the rise of crack cocaine in Los Angeles and its impact on the city. This stellar crime series follows different characters, Franklin Saint, Teddy McDonald, and Gustavo, who play important roles in spreading the crack cocaine trade in this city, each driven by personal reasons. As the series evolves, it delves into the moral and ethical dilemmas faced by some of these characters as they confront the repercussions of their actions. This show captivates viewers from the get-go with its fine acting, writing, cinematography, and many other aspects that feel so real and dark. Despite the relatively unknown cast, their exceptional acting and outstanding character development add to the series' realism and entertaining value. The involvement of John Singleton among the show's creators only adds to the appeal and brilliance of the show.